Hello, I'm Justin Smith, and this is NX Tips and Tricks Getting Started with Mechatronics Concept Designer, or MCD. In the display window, we have a basic concept for a system to sort boxes based on size. We will start by adding some basic physical behaviors to the assembly. You'll notice when I hit play that 2 boxes fall through the conveyor while 1 remains stationary. We need to make the 3rd box a rigid body. I could select user-defined mass properties and change the mass and inertia properties of the box, but we are going to keep this default for now, and since the boxes will be stationary at the start of the simulation, I'll leave the initial translation and rotational velocities at 0. I'll keep the shape property as a rectangle since this object is a box. Now if I click play, all 3 boxes fall through the conveyor, so now we need to make collision bodies. You'll also notice that the default direction of gravity is in the negative z direction. We will start with the conveyor and select it as a solid body in a box shape. I'll do the same for the medium, small, and large box. Now for the next 2 sections of the conveyor, we need to change how we set up the collision body, since we have holes in them. So, I'll change the selection body to face, and select any face that a box may come into contact with. I will also change the collision shape to mesh, otherwise the collision body would not appropriately represent the hole in the animation. After I have repeated the same steps for the last section of the conveyor, we will select play. Now the boxes rest on the conveyor, but do not move. So, we need to add a transport surface by right-clicking on Sensors and Actuators in the Physics Navigator and selecting Transport Surface. The default transport surface is a conveyor, so I can select the surface and direction of motion along with the velocity, which I'll set to 150 millimeters per second, and click OK. Now the boxes move along the first section of the conveyor before reaching a non-transport surface. We will need to also make the last 2 surfaces transport surfaces to keep the boxes moving. We will keep everything consistent across the surfaces to ensure that the boxes remain at a constant velocity. Now when I play the animation, the boxes should sort into their respective sizes. In this demonstration, we created a rough mechanical concept using rigid and collision bodies, as well as motion using transport surfaces. Thank you.